Hello everybody, today I'm just going to show you how to use some backup and compression utility on your Linux system. Right now I'm using CentOS 6.2 64-bit and it's one of the server of techitube.com. You can see by using hostname command it is showing you that server1.techitube.com. One of the most important tasks for an administrator is to take the backup of multiple data and files and directories from one server and to restore them back to another remote storage server or another remote storage devices known as chaine, NAS and so on. So to take the backup you must use some backup utility, or you must use some compression utility what will help you to complete this backup task in efficient manner. So whenever you want to take a backup of multiple files and folders, you must want to keep those files and folders into a single bucket or into a single files or into a single archive. So to help with these things, tar comes in the scenario and it will help you to create an archive or to create a bucket or to create a file of multiple files and folders and so on. So to use the tar command or to use the tar archive, we will have to use tar command. This tar command will help to collect every files and folders whatever you want to take backup in a single file or folders or a bucket or an archive. Let's have a look to this example. I'm just using touch command to create some empty files. Let's say file 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So touch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and on the desktop you are seeing that 6 empty files has been created. Now I'm going to create some empty directory by using mkdir command, that is mkdir directory 1, directory 2, directory 3. And you can see on the desktop that 3 empty directories has been created. So let's say I want to take backup of these files and folders. So whatever usually people want, they want to keep or they want to collect everything into a single bucket, so it will be more convenient for them to carry those things from one place to another. So in this scenario, to carry these files from one server to another server. So whenever I want to make a archive, that time I will use tar with some necessary options, that is C, V and F, and I'm just going to mention the name of the tar archive, that is back.tar. Let's come to this option. Whenever I'm using -c option, that time I'm using the tar command, or I'm instructing the tar command to create, C for create, to create the tar or archive. The name of that archive is back.tar. And whenever I'm using V option, that time the tar command will show me verbose output whenever the tar command will be executed, that is tar -c and V, then back.tar. If we execute this command, that time it will create a tar or archive known as back.tar and it will show me the verbose output whenever the tar command is being executed. And F is one of the mandatory options to support the file name, trailing file name, whatever using or whatever you mentioning with the tar command, that is tar -cvf. So this command will create a tar archive known as back.tar, and this tar will be collection of files 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and multiple directories, directory 1, directory 2 and directory 3. That means we are instructing the tar command to create one tar whose name should be back.tar, and what would be collection of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and directory 1, directory 2 and directory 3. Let's execute this command. Over here you are seeing this, that it is showing you verbose output, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, directory 1, directory 2, directory 3. That means it has it made it created a tar with the collection of these files and folders, and on the desktop you are seeing that already a bucket or a box has been created known as bag.tar. Actually it's an archive with the collection of these files and folders. Now you can check the size of this archive by using du-sh bag.tar. Oops, it is du bag.tar. So you can see it is showing you the size of this archive is bag.tar, what is a collection of multiple files, that is 1 2 3 4 5 6, and multiple directory or folders, that is directory 1, directory 2, and directory 3. That means all of your files and folder has been tied into one bucket or one archive, that is bag.tar. Now whenever the size is bigger, I mean it's an example over here and the size is only 12 kilobyte, but in real world scenario the size could be multiple gigs or hundreds of MBs. So that time the administrator wants to compress that archive into a smaller one or a smaller packet, so that he or she could easily move that packet from one remote location to another or one remote server to another storage devices. That time you need some compression utility to compress this type of archive into a smaller one. So Linux system supports multiple or several compression utility known as compress, zip, gzip, bzip2, 7zip, and so on. Every compression utility has some unique features based on their compression ratio and compression strength. I mean whenever you are using a compression utility, you will have to determine that how much you want to compress your archive or compress your backup files. So based on that you can use some compression utility. Please keep in mind that every compression utility use the CPU and memory as their own nature. As example, bzip2 is more resource hungry than gzip or 7zip, and it however it provides better compression ratio, but it uses CPU and memory more than gzip and bzip2. So as compared to bzip2, gzip or 7zip has moderate compression ratio, but they are not so resource hungry. Instead of that they make the things faster, and they use less resources, but they provide moderate compression ratio. So over here I'm just going to use gzip, or you can use bzip2. Later in another video we will come with other compression utility, gzip, then bag.tar. So you can see that the extension name over here, if you notice, the extension name has been changed, and right now it is showing you bag.tar.gz. That means this tar, bag.tar, has been compressed into bag.tar.gz, and the size has been smaller than the previous one. So previously the size was only 12 kilobyte, and right now if we check the size, du-sh bag.tar.gz, it will show you only 4 kilobyte. Wow, that means it has compressed 8 kilobyte, and 8 kilobyte space has been saved on your system or on your server. And in this way it will help you to shift this data from one server to another server, what will be so helpful and what will be convenient for the bandwidth usage and other usage. So you can check this by using ls-lh bag.tar.gz2. By that also you can see over here the permission, file name, file size, and so on. So we just saw that how to create an archive and how to compress that archive. I believe that you enjoyed this video. One of my requests is please visit techytube.com frequently, because we are updating and uploading our database and libraries with more exciting and advanced training materials and advanced training videos what is related to the technology you want for. So please visit techytube.com frequently and check for more exciting and new and latest videos with advanced technology. And have a good day, and thanks for watching this video.